families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
Two teams on opposite ends of the Sunshine State. The Jags and Dolphins are underway. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
60 boxes, Cougar 19.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Right back to Achane on second down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devon Achane, 39 yards. And the Jaguars need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Allen to throw it. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. To the air, Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is caught. It's Chad Johnson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. Allen going to change the look here. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back complete. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
The first carry now for Reggie Bush. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Reggie Bush, 24 yards. And the Dolphins are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on.
No, go!
Here's a toss left for Achane. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
The connection with his running back, Josh Jacobs.
Partner, normal double coverage is reserved for receivers or tight ends. This time, they actually targeted the running back with it, and it still wasn't enough. He attacked the defense and got in a great position to haul in the catch and get a nice gain out of it.
And again, it's Allen. Same target. It's Jacobs again. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
1 yard. First down, Miami.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Here's Allen. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
56.
Allen now looks to throw. Open man downfield. He's got it. It's his running back. Touchdown, Dolphins. Reggie Bush. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 14.
Dixon set to kick off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here's Griffin. Here's a diving catch right side. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive. 3rd down. Spectacular catch turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. Now Achane on 1st and 10. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
Craft
2nd
all 80.
and 5.
Come on. Set. 19 Tiger. Panther Street.
And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10. From midfield now, here's Griffin. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, H.A. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8.
Past the 60, past the 60. Ready.
Again, it's Achane. And they're able to get this one past the 30, down to the 25. 160 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
60 Bison. Let's go now.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Devon Achane on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Now Allen. He'll try to pick it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Allen. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play.
Loss of 7 yards. It's 2nd down.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here. It's touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. Throwing now is Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Allen. He finds his man complete. It's Bush. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they were trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. George Karlaftis able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Their partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And will be brought down inside the 40-yard line. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
Alert! Hey, tight. 56, 50. Half. Alert! Good job!
Operating from the gun, Allen. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A.J. Barner, 39 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. Some are all down for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
Ties the game at 21 apiece. Michael Nixon set to
So a
kick
tie
off.
ball game here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The 36-yard line.
Go.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Third down at 13.
Check smash, check smash. 19, 69, 19, Lions. Ready.
Now Griffin. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down threat on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
To the 49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Come on. 6. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurst. Street. Check smash. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Griffin. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Griffin going to keep it himself. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
60 Eagles. Rig alert. Top 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
They go play action. Griffin. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Hey, smash. 18 Rattler. Viking 18. Panther 60. 60 Maverick. Check. Warriors. Panther 11. Let's go.
Now it's Griffin. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
19 Tiger. Get up.
Back to the ground, H.M. This carry, despite the extra effort, will be stopped short of the 10. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 8. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Hold it ready.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
They'll run for it with H.M. And the Jaguars are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. H.M. is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. No room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And he'll find some space up to about the 25.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't...
Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Will Anderson, his 2nd sack of the night.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. 1 final try here for Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Ready? 70.
They'll give this to H.M. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now a run by H.M. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Devon H.M. 15 yards. And the Jaguars have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. To the air, Allen. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush. And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Allen to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Allen going to audible to a different look. Throwing is Allen. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A.J. Barner, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2.
The Dolphins are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
56.
To throw is Allen. Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Boy, a bad break. Just got the lead on the touchdown, and now they're going to have to go on defense at the 40-yard line here as things get good in the 4th quarter. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Bronco 80. 70,
Here's Ocho. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Calling the option, here's Griffin. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts.
GG's, man, GG's.
As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. This is Ocho. Good game there on 1st down and keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, Nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did, and just keep...
Not now, girl. Nigga, taking all day to send me a fucking invite, man. You the away team. I'm supposed to be home, but your stupid ass ain't saying anything like that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Here we go on 2nd and 12. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 52 yards.
First down.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Let's go. Ready.
Up the middle they run with Bettis. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
A loss of 2. Brings up
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Able to pick up a dozen yards there on the scramble, but not enough. Fourth down.
That's the first time he's called his own number, but he's got to be overjoyed with the results. He wasn't just going to settle for a modest gain. To me, he was determined to come through with a big message to a defense that slept on him in the pocket.
They were going for it on 4th and inches, now 4th and 5.
Yeah, everything had built to a crescendo, hadn't it? 4th and inches. I mean, we were coming out of our chairs up here. Now on 4th and 5, you've got to think about whether you want to go for it or not.
And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Looking to put a drive together. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
This now a 3rd and 4. Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Well, partner, that was a heck of a play right there because there is no chance that he was the primary receiver on that play. Definitely checked it down to him and just said, please, help us out, make a play. And he does and delivers a first down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Allen caught. It's caught. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 25 yards that time.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Allen now looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
319! Five wide. We go!
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
It's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
And it's complete to Adams. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Devontae Adams, 60 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Carlson's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. There he goes left side. He's inside the 20. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Lions. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. On the ground, it's the Hall of Famer, LaDainian Tomlinson. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a give up the middle to Bells. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Come on.
Again, they'll run with Bettis.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle.
Let it go. 60 Vikings.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Here comes the seventh play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
Demario Davis there on the stop.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's Allen. He'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. Oh, he bowls over it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now Allen. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Allen. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21.
319.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Middle. Regular. Half 10. 56. Look out.
Now Allen. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. From Bolitnikov, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Here's Pat Summerall for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Lions 21, Steelers 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And bulldozing his way through. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Very nice. What's that?
First and goal, Bush. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To the air, Allen. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Five wide, off 52. That's it.
To throw, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A.J. Barner laying himself out in the end zone. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, he might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run with a Hall of Famer Bettis. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go check, go check.
Second and 11. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Now Bettis. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Greg Olsen, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. Throwing now is Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
From the gun, it's Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Allen going to change it up.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's Allen to throw it. And a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the Steelers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. Now a play fake here on first down. Throw outside is complete on the diving effort. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And the half will begin with a touchback. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
36-yard line.
Allen going to throw. Open man is Barner, the tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
56.
Back to throw. Allen. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown on a kick return, and now run through the air. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. And that flag accepted.
Michael Dixon set
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. This one caught by Kittle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll give to LaDainian up the gut. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
They'll set up to throw. He hits Adams complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 20-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Tap the 60, tap the 60.
They'll look to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. George Kittle from 19 yards away. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Zadarius Smith able to get him down.
But sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bush. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
19.
Allen now looks to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Reggie Bush, a 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They're going to look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson able to drop in that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And it's complete to Adams. They wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. They'll try and run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. And now they'll shift things around. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Now, with a rookie quarterback out there, you definitely got to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. He'll look to throw. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down all the way inside Detroit's 20. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown! George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Steelers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
This man fucking stop throwing the ball with his point.
So
Fuck out that bitch.
Here's Carlson
Going
to send
crazy.
it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
You know, we got to end this shit.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. On the delay, it's Bush. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Allen. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Oh, what a fake out there. What a fake out. Oh, what a fake out. What a fake out. What a fake out. What a fake out.
And the Lions have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Some are all now for the extra point.
What a fake out.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
What a fake out.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
Nowhere.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Get my pick, bro.
Because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Good user, bro. Good fucking user.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
He been getting me all game with that shit.
2 yards there, a first down.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
He'll look to throw.
How is he steady getting away with this throw?
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's awesome.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Lions are going to...
Man, like this man get away with all types of streaks, man. GG's, bro. GG's. G motherfucking G. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? G motherfucking G, nigga. Excuse. They're not going to do 6 years. They ain't sitting on me after this year. By the time next year, they're going to come out next year around December. I know they're only doing that because they can't drop the new game on there. And everybody made, everybody got to do. We had the game so damn long, it's out of it. They need something to do. I don't keep don't want to line stuff. Just do it good way. And they're running around telling people what they're doing. Let's do with it. Oh, boy, that's fucking home. How do my phone? Oh, I got it. See? My brain is not working right now. Tomorrow morning. I can deal with that. I can't deal with it being outside.
What you mean you can deal with that? That's worse than -2 tonight. What are you talking about?
Let me see.
Jamal, don't be being stupid. It's Sunday. Sit your ass down, bro. It's not. It's not that serious to go to work and
I'm not going to work in it.
all about the same boy. Don't do nothing stupid.
That is down.
You tell me you want to play fat superhero. Talking about I could deal with it. Nigga, -2 is tonight. -12 is in the morning.
I'm not work smart.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that nigga care about your health than money. Money ain't that serious. Okay, just making sure, nigga. Don't be stupid. Sure, you gotta go to the store one time only. If you gotta go see your grandma, cool. Straight there and back.
We'll be outside.
Shit. Okay, next challenger. The next one I know is gonna be a sweat. Ba 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 ba.
I thought it was something from main event come on, though.
Yeah, I gotta go to the store too. Cause niggas almost out of cigarettes.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium. USAA, an official salute-to-service partner of Madden and the NFL. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Holtz, we're getting set for kickoff in here. Partner, I'm really focused on the start of this game. Both teams emphasize what happens here right at the jump.
And that's why so many of these teams spend so much time all week, Mike, on what they call their opening script. It's not just a series of plays that they like and they just kind of throw darts at the wall. It's how do you unmask the defense? How do you set up future plays and future possessions as the game unfolds? So much time and energy is spent on these first couple drives. I'm with you. I'm excited to see how do they come out, how aggressive, and where do they think the weaknesses of their opponent lie.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
56.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 12 yards to go.
All 52.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing right away is Allen. Now, deep ball for London. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they ended up coming up a little short.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Throwing now, Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That is Zadarius Smith. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. Allen now on 2nd down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Now Allen facing 3rd and long. He's going to take a shot down the field. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about that play off the call sheet to convert 3rd and 18 for a first down? From the shotgun, it's Allen. That is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Colts are going to take possession.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. Now Allen on 1st down. Down the field, he's got Barner. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This is caught at 2. And he is out of bounds. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far. What I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts extend their advantage.
He will be a top 100 player in our games. Oh my fucking God. You know, every fucking defensive offense. God damn it!
Is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. From the gun, Josh Allen. And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, I can't get none of this shit.
And going to be fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, keeps this drive alive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll run the toss to Jacobs.
Oh my God! What the fuck? This man is. What the hell? I be feeding these little grown ass kids. God damn! God damn!
For this team.
Shit!
Struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Out of the gun, here's Allen.
Get that first down, big boy.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Oh, this nigga's good, bro.
They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Lions first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here is
Bro, what the? I had to.
They got him. That the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson.
Yes.
He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. We are through 1. It's the Colts out to the early lead. Back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter. They are facing a 2nd and long. To throw is Allen. And they're going to get him a 2nd time. He goes down again. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long. Allen to throw. He'll look deep here for Nagel.
Ah! This nigga! Yep. Yeah, this game.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation will be a little bit more conservative, playing for the 4th down punt. Trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, with all the guarantees, you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
To return is Johnson. And he's going to be brought down after a and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
Right. He's doing it.
Play action. It's Allen.
Oh, where are we going?
It's a nice game, though, on 1st down.
Oh, my God.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. To throw is Allen. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. His defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
Forced to his right.
I'm trying to hit you, Jack. Honestly, his thing ain't working. Stop his stick. This nigga is bombing me, bro. This nigga is bombing the fuck out of me right now. It hurts my pride. This boy crazy.
And even 30 yards. On first down, Allen. This one it's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And it'll be second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Yes! Yes! Finally!
Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Allen to throw again.
Oh.
That's complete. He's got it to London. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Again, it's Allen to the air. Dexter Lawrence. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Colts.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding
talking the fuck out of
mix and run, mix and pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything
this nigga going crazy.
Possession work to perfection. You can sustain
the difference about watching y'all
touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
You got to be there. Your switch sticks got to be on point.
This will be returned from the 6. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. He'll push forward for about a yard. The linebacker Jerome Baker there to make the play.
Made at the 21-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Here's a 2nd and 9. Allen gonna throw. They look middle here and get it to Neighbors. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. First down, Detroit.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Right back to Neighbors, he's got it again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
To the air.
God damn!
Oh, in trouble, and down
most frustrating element to all of this is
bro,
when you look downfield,
yes.
there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
It is 3rd and 10. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. 3rd and 10. Here's Allen to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And after that last incompletion, it's really the story of the game. This offense has had a really hard time sustaining drives that can lead to points. You can sense the frustration, not only on the sideline, but really in the entire stadium. They've got to get something going, especially early in these drives, so they can find themselves in scoring position and come away with some points.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the
I'm not doing
connection
this.
off.
You got it, bro. You got it. I'm not beating you. You good, bro. You good. Oh my God, that nigga was good. Like, God damn it. I couldn't do shit against it. Couldn't do a damn thing, bro. All right, we got another to do. Let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's get to it, man. Maybe another casualty. Can't even get off the fucking 0 right now. Oh, oh, he is. Oh, sorry, bro. I'll be waiting. You be on. Mm. Oh, damn. This ain't taking all day. That was sitting to you. You sent me one already, motherfucker. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say. Damn, this shit. I love this shit, but this shit is a man amongst men in this bitch. Rose got 4. What else we got? 4.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been
clip number 1 already. God damn, Cliff.
For a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any
5 days
you
straight,
can create, but now, well, now's the time to kick it off where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Jarvarius Ward brings him down. Setting up to throw. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He makes it in for the touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead right away. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Gano ends the point after. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Okay.
Right, ready to send this one away.
Hey, Jamal, you put me 2 burgers on the oven? Appreciate it.
And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. We're going to get a timeout here. Play clock was down to 4 seconds. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Caught quickly on the slant. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Whoa.
Batted away at the line. Incomplete. Didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
I knew it. Fuck! Stop.
And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here. First and 10, looking to throw. And this is a
coming through the seams.
Stopping at that 45-yard line.
Oh my God.
Still sticking with the passing game.
Why is my fucking inside, bro? Why is my wheel is covering us?
These guys have taken the first quarter lead. Gano for the PAT.
You got it. Don't even know.
Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys take the lead here, 14-7.
Actually, crazy. That shit fucking crazy.
And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Operating from the gun, it's Allen.
It's open, man. It's open.
It's intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Back to the air, Allen. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
First down throw for Allen. Oh, put some heat on this deep.
Let's go, Cooper Cup.
10-yard line. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
56. Middle.
To the air again, Allen. He brings it in.
Get it, baby. Let's get it.
The Lions cut it to a load points on the scoreboard. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines. Because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker. Because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Coconut 18, Warriors, 70. 7 Pirates, 19 tight, 19.
Airing it out to start this drive. On the move, hit it right.
Let's go.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 12 yards. It's second down.
79 Broncos. Cut 19. Cut Buffalo 18.
Throwing from the gun. Hits his running back. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time he was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Shotgun now on third down.
Oh.
It's complete. Play made by Cup.
Oh, shit.
He's going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Quickly,
Oh, my God. Good shit.
he crosses the 35.
Good stop.
And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs.
Ready? 10 or 11. Kennedy, Timberwolves. 18. Ready?
He's going to throw it again.
Oh, my God. It's too. I didn't know he was that in person. Oh, my God.
There he goes for the touchdown.
This shit.
These guys have taken the first quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
56.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his tight end on the corner route. There he goes again. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions trim the lead to 1. And we haven't even reached the end of 1. And already, that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry. Takes the 2nd down snap.
Yes.
And that one's behind him.
We take that. We'll take that. We'll take that. We'll take that.
Out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Man downfield, and he finds London. And
Can somebody go get Luna, please?
The opposing 30. They get 35 out of that play, and that gives them a first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt, or an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position.
Bro, this quick heist is different all.
The field and the tone of this drive.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
18, Roger, 18, here we go, strike, go!
You know, I'm doing right person I need to be on.
Connects with Johnson. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
Second and 10. At the 15-yard line.
They are throwing it again.
Good defense.
Zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
19 tight, 19.
Third and long for him here.
Damn. Do it. Fuck.
These guys have taken the first quarter lead.
Bro.
Neighbors with a touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one splits the uprights. And his guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Right, ready to send this one away.
You want to go man, but you beat whoever's feet they in.
And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position to the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Who almost had the lane I needed? Damn, what's that?
That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Who's gonna be watching? Those ain't tell you who's watching.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Still anybody's game here in the early goings.
Come back.
More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 5 still to go here. This is second down. They work against the blitz. That's right.
Come on!
It falls to the ground.
Damn!
One good shotgun to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Killing me. Listen.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Allen. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, He's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Hey, tight. Half. Look out.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Connects on the crosser. And he can't finish it off in the end zone, but a great effort. Out of bounds all the way down at the 5. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Detroit Lions, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Alert! Look out.
They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Allen looking to throw.
Oh my!
It's complete. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the pick before they bring him down.
Hey, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes has consequence. Some good, some bad. That one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
He can get it though.
Complete.
That's some crazy shit.
Here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives him the 1st.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
A give now from the gun. Yeah. He will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means 1st down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
18 Cardinal.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 14. Result is a 1st down.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He finds Neighbors right side. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
And a 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to keep it this time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. These guys grow their lead just before halftime. Gano for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys double their lead to 14. Right, ready to send this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Setting up the screen. Blast through midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at it. Selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Alert, alert, alert! Gun. Left in.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete.
I'm down with the ball, man. You had to catch.
Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Allen on 3rd down. And once again, they can't get
Josh.
And that brings up 4th and long.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
56, 56. Right, 80. Hey, hold. Monday.
They'll go. Allen has a man on target to Johnson. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And he's got it. Tags away out for it, but touchdown. The Lions make it a 1-score game before halftime. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all in that one.
No, I'm going to. Gotta stop him doing this butt shit.
All set to go now from the 35.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Back now, pressure coming. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that'll set them up with a fresh set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
19, go.
They'll throw here on first. Johnson once more. And he's tackled for no gain. Looking quickly here.
It's a loss of a yard. It's a 2nd and 11 at the Lions' 35-yard line.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Sends this to the end zone. And the catch is made for the touchdown.
How did he give up? The nigga gave up.
Malik Neighbors with the touchdown.
His 4th
receiving score of the game.
Well, I'm about to throw my clothes in there. He's dry as shit. Oh, why did he stop?
Right, ready to send this one away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Allen now on first down. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Back to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. He's going to let this fly towards the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Turnover. What?
Right, ready to send this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
First down throw for Allen. Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They gain 11 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. Studying had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch. And he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
We've set it down for him from the 31. On first down, Allen. So this one on the defense.
Thank you, man.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the
He
ball
won't
does,
come
and he
down with the
knocks it free,
catch.
incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Just not much to do right there, whether he wanted to run it or throw it. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's on target to Johnson. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
Stop, man. We need to stop.
The building's clearly changed.
We need to fucking stop.
In the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the
Y'all
kickoff
sick.
is away.
Fuck y'all niggas, man. Y'all niggas sick.
Well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Second Tigers. 60. Dragon 60.
1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught.
439 with 16 bro.
Before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ah, shit.
Pass play now.
Oh,
and he is in. Touchdown. That is his 6th pass to score the game.
Damn.
A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the end.
Every time he does, I'm going to do a blue. I want him to score.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys
Make
double
sure I
their
can't
lead to
listen to
14.
this ass, man. Damn.
Right, ready to send this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
All right.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to have this out to the cross midfield partner into the 48. A pickup of 17. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Fits it through the middle. He's not going to get any further after that catch. Tackle made at the 29-yard line. They get
was that?
19 on that pickup. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Chased out to his right. It's caught. Garner. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First down at the 5-yard line.
Middle. Half 85. Off 52. Done. 56, 50.
Working inside the red zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown.
Amazing trying to come back game for real. This has been score after score after score. Like, I love this shit.
Plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
One fucking.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball at 35 to begin this drive. All set to go now from the 35.
65.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Last season's Defensive Player of the Year, Pat Surtain, hauling him to the ground.
At the 40-yard line.
Pat the street. Buffalo 18. Cup 19. Cup 60 Bobcat. 60. Mustang 19.
Oh my. Stop.
Second down. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
18 Cardinal.
On first down, they'll run. And he has this down to the 34. Offense in the hurry up here.
Results in a first down.
So we're through 3 here. It'll still be just a one-score game when we resume play. Now a timeout called just as the play clock was down to 2. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So they'll head up here first and 10 from the 34. Left side finds Johnson. He's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll come up on first and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. His progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Ready! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready!
Back-to-back carries here. And that one doesn't get him much, even maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Aiden Hutchinson on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
Okay, ready? Let's go, 80. Ready?
Looking left, and it's complete. And he's well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. We're going.
They'll run it from the gun. And he runs this one in for the touchdown.
That's the run. Can't stop passing. They can get away with all crazy bullshit. I can't stop. If I don't go mid, you get fucked up.
Right down the middle. It's good. And
Take
these
this
guys
business,
double
bitch.
their lead to 14.
Try, man. We try. We got 2 minutes. I score it here. I gotta make a stop. And that stop is not easy.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchdown.
at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now Allen.
He was right.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Buys time, rolling right. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good. For the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Regular. Half. Alert! 5 wide.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He finds Neighbors right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. To the air again, Allen. Completed over the middle. And this is down to the 28s before the defense halts it. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
At the 28-yard line.
Allen gonna throw again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Oh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Rob. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Throwing now. He has the first over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
52. Middle.
Allen now on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Exactly 60 seconds available to them in regulation. It's 2nd and 10. Again, Allen to the air. Caught out wide. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, hold. Alert! Look out!
Setting up to pass. And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points.
Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly right on the spot.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Blown back into the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run ahead. They wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Quickly, it's Johnson. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Here he is again. It's Neighbors. And he's going to be chased down. But what an effort defensively all the way to the end. As this game is over.
At least I kept the game close.
They come away with the win. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early.
This was a good-ass game. 26 and 29. 68 more TV football. All right, people, I'll be right back. I gotta take a breath real quick.